Yo, it's real guys, real talk. Let's go.
Welcome back.
Yo, welcome everyone.
That was so strong, man. All right, what's going on, dude?
Dude,
We're doing technology right now.
technology,
I'm going to mess with this like I always do.
futuristic things involving AI and teams in South Korea. This is awesome.
So the Sean Ryan show has been talking about this, but not about this. They've been talking about Ibogaine.
Yes, which relates to this.
Which relates directly to this, so take it away because you have been doing your studying.
A little bit.
Anthony's been studying.
I've been trying. So we all have PTSD in some way, you know. You've got, I've got it. PTSD. Some have it worse than others, though.
I hope not.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big thing, though, really.
Yeah. PTSD is a big thing. It's really negative and bad.
Well, it's dilapidating, too.
It is.
It stops people. Like, who wants to get stuck? Like, you went through something crazy, right? But who wants to be stuck in that, in their head?
Always. You hear a sound, you see something, and bam,
Smell
you're right
something,
back into that.
Mustard. Every time.
Teams in where South Korea, United States, throughout Africa, maybe for certain things.
Yeah.
They have found that it's a chemical imbalance, of course.
Yeah.
But it is increased, or there is a lack of something that is causing the chemical to be neutral.
Those GABA, there's a long term for it, but
term.
GABA, that's like a neurotransmitter in the brain that just, they're everywhere, like spark plugs everywhere.
It is.
And they're just so they're firing irregularly and really clouding a lot of energy towards these bad emotional trauma-based things that you've had. It's just like you're reliving it. There's supposed to be something that kind of puts that in hey, this was the past, and it has the importance of the past just like anything else, yet it's taking precedence at the forefront of the mind because it's just firing a lot.
It's a chemical that focuses on fear, and PTSD is what's it called? It is from fear, and when you see something,
it's a fear-based response, but you have a physical response to something psychological.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure.
So GABA is the deprived receptor, and teams are using recently. I mean, in the past few weeks.
Oh, is that recent?
It's recent.
They're using Ibogaine, which
Ibogaine is supposed to help because it's a psychedelic drug that is supposed to lessen this.
Yeah, uncloud the amount of transmitting that's happening. I think it's not necessarily how much, it's how irregular. But if Sean Ryan did this years ago, and it's all within like the special operations community that as they can, and especially once they're out, they're going down there and getting fixed. I think it's in Africa. But, I mean, if it's working for people who have a huge platform, who are generally not going to talk about their problems publicly and say, this worked for me. I was on dope, pills, whatever, an alcoholic. I mean, he was. And he done. Done. So,
is this something you got to take all the time?
Ibogaine was I don't know about what he's going to say, but he said it was a one-time thing. He went there, tripped balls, sweat like crazy, threw up, whatever, and came out clear. He had a
it's like something in Australia. You go to a tribe and it's like, drink this fruit.
It's like the monkey Rafiki.
Yeah.
But it really that's how he describes it is it was a huge hallucinogen, and he had it. He saw himself. He said that he saw himself from above the earth, and I don't know if he physically saw it or he understood how small he is. And he didn't really break it down, but maybe it was like, I'm kind of not as important as I think I am, and neither should be what's in my head. And I'm wondering if that kind of happened.
It is a psychedelic drug. Yeah. You know, if you look at cultures around the world, near here, Native Americans, they would do the same thing of some kind of drug for an acceptance or growth into their tribe. And
Peace pipe, dog.
Yes, but it was more intense, but
not always peaceful either.
No.
Sometimes they cut your head off.
Especially if you deal with the cavalry.
Yeah. Oh. The scouts, no.
My shoulder's burning.
Leave her alone.
But just,
Leave her alone.
leave her alone, no.
Solid.
But just like them, they used a drug and what they describe is what he's describing. They go to a different place, they see things, they see colors and lights, and it's like a growth internally because they're seeing something they've never seen before.
Yeah, he said he was reborn.
Exactly.
That's what it felt like.
So globally, I feel like in many cultures they do that in some way.
Yeah.
And it could be good. It could be really bad, though, because we don't know what other effects it does. Because if you're feeling reborn, what else are you
what also have you tampered with?
What else is going on? Yeah.
That's a pretty big statement to say. I felt reborn is kind of that's out big. There, man. But if it helped you square away the demons, if you will, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of spiritual precedents, but maybe it is a gateway. Kind of the gateway drugs. They always say it's like to go to one drug or the other, but maybe it's like a portal, like a spiritual portal.
And where is that? So this is another drug from
He's
South Korea.
He's stay on topic. Thank God, because we get off topic all the time.
South Korea has a new drug called KDS 2010, or MAOB for short.
Mother of all
medicines.
Medicine. MAOB.
But it targets the pathological reactive derived GABA at the source. And they've already used this in testing on mice and animals, and it works. Yeah. So for whatever reason, they give these animals PTSD.
Yeah, I'm laughing.
Though.
Exactly. It's like they're just shaking in the corner.
If you do it right, you know.
You put a piece of cheese down, like, no, cheese. What's going on?
He was talking about a Vietnam rat that's got like
he was like
the helmet with the peace symbol and like tobacco, like the strikes for how many days left he has. Week 30.
Born to kill.
Born to kill. And that dead stare of the hamster that they have going on. Oh my goodness.
And this, from what they're saying, unlike other inhibitors, because this is an inhibitor for the mind.
What is
this MAOB? It's an inhibitor for this specific thing, GABA.
Oh, so wait, okay. I didn't know that.
So this
is
the
Ibogaine
inhibitor.
is supposed to stop the transmitting.
Pretty much. Ibogaine,
cool.
Ibogaine is just supposed to...
So this is just the antidepressant on steroids.
Yes. But from what this team is saying, this antidepressant is reversible. There's no permanent scarring to the mind. Unlike other inhibitors where it's nearly irreversible because they're going in and they're just
and it's probably doesn't have a physical and psychological dependence, like which all these pills would. Yeah. And this is going to suck for the industry who does antidepressants.
And they said they've already passed phase 1 for safety trials on humans. So they're already moving on with this drug. But
I mean, guys were doing this paying money to go do this, and now they could do it for free.
Yeah.
I mean, but I know people, or I've at least heard of them microdosing psilocybin, which is like a hardcore felony here, but it was helping them. I don't know how.
Yeah.
But supposedly it was helping, especially our war guys. They were tore up with it.
Just help them process stuff, and instead of trying to shovel stuff to the back of your mind, just let it flow.
Yeah. It's got to be chemical, some sort of.
Yeah.
Right here. So they had in 380 PTSD patients, they had high levels of GABA in the frontal cortex.
Okay.
And because of that, it reduced cerebral blood flow in the area. So it was actually causing damage as well, of course. So they had this going on, which was causing a lack of blood flow in the area.
Depriving the frontal cortex of oxygen is crazy.
So that's just going to, increase that fear, because if that's where it's at, it's just going to...
That's the lobotomy stuff, left side, but that's, I believe, the front. So logic and reason, or the emotional portion. So you're making people...
Give me the DeWalt.
Well, I was going to say something about like even when you're drinking a little bit, like not getting hammered, but the loosening up that occurs sometimes where you have an excuse to kind of just be a little kinder, be a little more open. And there are things that are happening in the brain that cause that, and thinning of the oxygen in the blood, thinning of the blood. But still, I mean, amp that up. I mean, I'm sure, dude, you eat enough sugar. I made some ice cream the other day. I don't know if you can tell. I made it work. Dude, it was so sweet. Anyway, too sweet.
Laid you out.
Bro, it felt like I had an energy drink, and everyone felt the same way. They're like, what'd you put in this, man? Did you put crack in this? I was like, nah, a lot.
Just cocaine.
Just a little. No,
not crack.
solid.
What are you
misdemeanor
Yeah,
amount.
yeah.
What are you talking about?
Misdemeanor amount of coke is wild, dude. Yeah, man. So it's there's a lot of stuff going on in the brain, dude. I've had some pretty bad stuff that I've seen.
So actually,
with that stuff, the public safety, and even like some trips in kind of war zones and stuff. And I'll say that I believe in God and stuff, so there's that. But I haven't had this like weird reoccurring thing that's at me. I can feel. Actually, he said something really, really helpful. You said the mind is a dangerous place, but the way that we were talking about it was more substantial than that.
It's a labyrinth.
Yeah, dude, it is as big as you're gonna make it. I mean, I've seen some bad stuff. I'm not saying I've seen the worst, but a lot of people are claiming PTSD that like I'm not really sure how, and I think something's gonna be as big as you make it.
From this, it looks like it is a chemical imbalance.
Yeah, absolutely.
So from what this drug is supposed to do and is doing, it reduces GABA levels, so they're not firing as fast from the looks of it, and it restores blood flow in the area, and then re-enabled the memory extinction mechanism of the mind. So
erasing. Yeah, dude. I
That's
forgot what I
that's-
ate 3 weeks ago.
Let's
do
what it
that
is.
with a bad memory.
Yeah.
So I guess the lack of blood flow is not allowing these mechanisms in the brain to work, which is increasing the severity of PTSD in people. And who knows what happens if you're in war, you hit your head, or you're a fighter, you hit your head. You don't know if that's going to cause something.
Oh yeah, and then you start getting into possible CTE and stuff. Yeah. That's like.
But if this drug is
gaps
working like it's saying it's doing, that's going to be big, huge.
I wonder too if like some of the regrowth. We'll go into this in another video, probably like changing the molecular structure of DNA or something, right?
Yeah.
That I bet there's enough technology there that we're getting close to where if you have a problem, we're gonna, for the most part, be able to fix it. Yeah.
With
especially AI helping. With this.
AI, it's insane. I was reading an article a few days ago that AI is developing new fabrics and metals.
Holy moly.
By woving the fabrics or the metal fabric in a certain way to make it like 20 times stronger than steel because of the woven way. Or a cloth that is cloth, but if hit with something fast, it will just harden because it's...
Oh, that response,
That's taking data from spiderweb stuff.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
My son loves Spider-Man, dude. He finally landed a superhero.
Oh?
I was like, you like Batman? Like Superman? Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's the man.
Loves it, dude. Loves it.
Tobey Maguire one, though, right?
It's different now.
Because of his age. But he did like that one. Yeah. But if you watch it again, it's a little weird. He's a kind of weird...
The Green Goblin dude's top tier.
Oh, top 100%. Super good. Peter Parker.
I'm so glad, dude. I like that meme where it's him where he's like, I'm somewhat of a scientist myself, but it's like,
yeah.
It's like I'm somewhat of a tard myself, dude. Shit, it made me laugh so hard, dude.
Yeah, he likes the Tom Holland ones. I don't know why. Those are my least favorite
for sure.
Those are
my least favorite.
The guy in the middle, I like him pretty well.
Yeah,
that's what's his name.
I don't know.
But all right, guys.
That's it.
That's it.
Thank you.
All right, we'll update you.
Subscribe.
Yeah, I'll put in some articles or something that you can look on this. It's important, man.
It is. No, this is huge. This could save a lot of lives.
Yeah, dude. Guys are hurting out there, man.
Yeah.
So maybe this will help.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Till next time.
Subscribe. Thank you.
See ya.
See you. Bye-bye.
Yeah.